I am going to take a keke napep, what you popularly call tricycle, to the place I'm about to show you next. Watch out. And we're here, guys. Finally, right here. Whoosh. Hey, stop. Watch. So I heard a lot about this place and I'm finally here to do some review. Sure. Let's go in, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, so on a very random day, I was bored in ABJ and Ifoma said, what's up guys, let's go and chill. I'm like, what kind of chilling now? You people know that I'm not really a chill kind of person. But then she's like, no, board games are like me, board games master. You know how many people I trashed in Monopoly? I have a record, unbeaten record in Ludo and stuff. And it's like, you know what, guy, don't talk too much. Let's go there. 3 hours later, I arrived at NIBCARD Games Cafe. It was amazing. I saw some games that I'd never seen before, and then Ifoma trashed me. The first one trashed me, the second one trashed me, the third one, and I'm like, ah. So now, I pull my crown like this. But guys, I'm going to show you today 30 random games that you've never played. I bet that you've never played it because that's how creative they are here. So guys, to basically the top 3 rows are pro Nigerian games, while the bottom 2 rows are foreign games. Guys, there are like about 200 board games here, but we're just doing 30. So straight up, let's start Nigerian. I'm pro Nigerian.
That was the sacrifice.
Guys, the last giddy rats. But I don't know about this game, so Tobe will come in to help me summarize them. Yes.
Alright, Last Giddy Rat. This is a nice game actually. So in the Last Giddy Rat, I know most of you ask, what is it all about? So you have to be a guardian to guide the rats, to where there is plentiful, there is ban and all those stuff. Then somebody asked me, why should I be a guardian to guide the rats to the ban? Why don't I just kill them? Well, play the game to find out why.
Alright, so randomly again, I'll go through and pick another game. We're still doing Nigerian. Yeah. So, how Nigerian are you?
Interesting. So it's actually a party game. So it's a teamed party game. So there are different teams. It can be 2 teams, it can be 3 teams. So you have to answer questions relating to.
Why is it party game? Is it rated like 18 or like?
No, not like 18, but yeah, from 12 years complete. 12 years and above complete. So you just know about Nigeria, questions and answers, all those current affairs.
Oh man, I will be good at this one. I shall be good at it. Let's go foreign. I just picked one that I cannot pronounce. Mycarinos.
Yeah, so most of the games there's a story behind it.
Okay.
So when you get to play them. So personally, I've not played this one, but it's a game about archaeology and discovering stuff. So yeah, it's a nice one to play.
Archaeology doesn't work in Nigeria. Sorry guys, but let's pick another one. Okay, so Ifoma trashed me in this particular one. This is Gobi. Okay, Bosi.
Yeah, Bosi. It's a light strategy game. So it was actually a game that came out of Kwali, a town in the outskirts of Abuja. So it's actually like a story of what happens there. This is their local game. Now we brought it to the board game side, adding a little kinks.
That's actually really crazy. And the next one will be Nadimata. Nadimata is they said too.
Yeah. So we created the game based on the Twitter trend Nadimata. So
really mad.
So if you open the game, there are a lot of cars like matters to settle.
Guys, I'm saying
based on cars, based on market gist, and then there are the cars of the matters you want to table, So
matter.
it's a fun game. It's a very interactive game, actually.
Okay, so guys, I'm having a problem picking games. So let me just try and pick
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
So Chihuahua is an Hausa name for grass. So we created this game because of the way we rear cattle in Nigeria. Want to promote the culture of ranching rather than open grazing. So that's why we created this game, Chihuahua. So
and this is
everybody races to feed their head and be the first person to feed your head.
Nice, actually nice. So guys, we are picking the next one. Who wants to be a president? Guys, everybody wants to overthrow. So I'm sure you want to play this game.
So like the name implies, who wants to be president? So you go around each state campaigning through cards and dice roll and popular opinions. So it's if you play this game, you feel like a politician actually.
No, but everybody wants to overthrow people. While getting ready for 2023.
Yes.
Next game. Okay, this is almost similar.
You know your African when. This is one of my favorite games here, the Nigerian Games. So it's a game about stereotypes. You know all those normal stereotypes you face in Africa.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of funny answers here. So there are answers like you only hate corruption when you're not benefiting from it. Dad told the child to spell orange. He was asking the color or the fruit. So stuff like that. So there are question cards, there are answer cards. There are no right or wrong answer in the game.
It looks, guys, this is 16 plus. So if you're a baby watching this, go ahead. This looks good.
One touch.
One touch. I funny enough, I think I just like the pro Nigerian games because I'm like, we've played almost all the American games. One touch. What's this?
So as kids, I don't know if you played it as a child.
Football
Where football, everybody form and post. Where you throw the ball up and it bounces twice, then you have to play it only once and you cover your post. So this is the board game version of that sport. So you only kick the ball once and you defend your goal post.
Guys, if by now NIBCARD is not busting your head, then I don't know what's going to bust your head. But these guys are literally they're having time, they're having fun with creating this game. So this is just a rhyme.
So it's like charades.
Okay.
So you describe a word, but in this one, just like the name implies, rhyming. Instead of if I describe market, instead of calling market like I described, I can say bucket. So bucket rhymes with market. Or rocket. So if I'm describing
with kits, if you describe something.
Yes, so you must rhyme the sound actually, not the syllables per se, but the sound. You must rhyme.
Oh, makes sense. Guys, okay, so that before people say this boy is too Nigerian, let me go again to the foreign. So this is Colossal Arena.
Yeah, so it's a card game. It's a game of battle, but this time it uses cards. So it's basically just card. Your card tells you what you're doing, and then there are tokens. I think, there are color tokens and stuff like that. So yeah.
Let's still stick to foreign. So we're picking Panic Mansion next.
Oh my god. Panic Mansion. Panic Mansion is a very nice game. It can be frustrating, I must warn you, because you're trying to. So everybody have a box. So it's the eye, the ghost, the bucket, the spooky. So these are the components in the game: the snake, the chest. So I think basically you're trying to get the chest. When the card is flipped, you're trying to get the two chests. Everybody has the two treasure chests in their buckets. You're trying to get it into a room without touching it. So you're going to be shaking it. Yeah. So these are rooms. So now you put all these components. So this is the card. So this is the room. So when you pick a card, what is on the topmost is what you're supposed to get into the room. So if this is the card, you're supposed to get these three things into this room. So this is this room now. So you're trying to move the things, and there are other things, eyeballs, snake. So you make sure those ones are not in the same room with this guy. So when you're rolling it, so it can be frustrating. But it's a fun game too. It's a fun game because you're not going to be alone. Pandemic.
COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, actually, this is a very popular game. It has won a lot of awards across time, but it became more popular this year. Not to say more popular, like people played it a lot this year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I personally played it a lot this year because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
But is it actually like a pandemic?
So it's a cooperative game.
Okay.
We are all trying to save the world together. So this one, we all lose together or we win together. So that's why I like this game
Okay.
actually.
I like games like that. I actually like games like that. Everybody has to cooperate and win.
So Okubua, this has to be the first game our creative director Casey designed out of boredom. So this is our very first
Shout out
designed
to Casey,
Nigerian
because
game.
I've just been looking at everything. Designed by Kenchuku.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is actually the very
Man.
first game designed in 2013. Yeah, 2013. This was when this game was designed.
Man.
So this was his journey into board game design.
I feel like showing you all the games, but I can't show you all the games. Let's see this.
Area Joe.
Area Joe. So what's this about?
Area Joe is the Yoruba word. So this is about tourism. So the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, the caliphate. So you're a traveler. You're meant to at least visit all the 6 geopolitical zones. So that's
So is it a die or like it dies at
yeah,
that does the movement?
Yeah, it's a die roll. Yeah, so on the die you have yacht, canoe, trekking, keke, taxi, which are the modes of transportation in Nigeria. So we didn't put air because we are trying to road travel.
Yeah, not everybody will do it. You know, some geopolitical zones don't have. But let's not talk about that. Before I'll get dragged. So this is Homia.
Yes. Homia. So Homia is a family building game. It's actually a solo game also. You can play it alone. You can play with people. So you pick cards you pick cards blindly until you pick a family card. Then you now have to start picking what the card says about the family. So there's a family card. It can be 2 dogs, a child, father and mother. It can be father and mother, 2 girls and a boy. So the family differs. And it was created to promote unity in Nigeria, oneness, that it doesn't matter the tribe you're from to create families. So you can have a Hausa father, Yoruba mother, and stuff. So it's just a game to improve, one Nigeria.
It actually looks good. It looks like something I would love to play.
Have you seen this one?
Okay. Village War.
So Village War, the Calamity. Village War is our latest game. It's a series actually. So this is the first one in the series, the Calamity. So there is also the invasion, there is the war against the gods. So this is the first game in the series of Village War, and it's about Igbo history, mythology, and fantasy. Who doesn't like a good fantasy?
Igbo. I would love to see that. I would love to play that too, guys. Yeah, a lot of games here sincerely.
Oya is a hit, not was. I don't want to use the word was. So Oya is the story about the Lagos life and his experiences. So there are 4 cards in the game. Like there are 4 characters in the game. You can be either the hustler. In Lagos, there are hustlers. Then the Olopa. Olopa is what we call the police in Lagos. And then there's the JJC. The JJC is Johnny Just Come, the fool per se. When you come to a new place, you don't know anything, you're the JJC. And then there is the hustler. There is the area, the ones we call Aburo, the local dialect. We call them Aburo. So they're like touts, yeah. So you can be any of these characters and conquer the street of Lagos.
So this is about Lagos.
Yes.
Welcome to Lagos. So this is like another version of.
Yes, so this is another version of How Nigerian Are You, but this one is all man for himself. This is not for teams. So this is a solo play for up to 6 players. The same way How Nigerian Are You is a question and answer game. So it's a trivia game. Good for parties also, game nights and stuff.
Alright guys, so let's guys, I'm going to take people to the other side of the board, but let's do like a majority on this side before we are out. So Elder Sign.
Well, this game I must say is on my shelf of shame. I've been wanting to play this game, but I haven't gotten around playing it. But yeah, looking at it, I think it's going to be a game of investigation, deduction, and I think it's a game of deduction.
Already, I mean, this says a lot of story already. So let's do some.
Have you done this?
Okay, Splendor.
So why I personally like Splendor is who doesn't like gemstones? So it's a game about you being a jeweler, trying to be the jeweler of the the merchant, the person who is going to be the jeweler for the king, the queen. So you're trying to gather precious stones and be the highest merchant in the city, where nobles get to visit you. So it's a nice game.
Well, guys, so we're going to the other side of the shelf because I mean we've done like a couple of games here. So let me take you to the other side. Over to the other side.
Yep. What do we have here?
Now this section looks very interesting. I like board games that they're very small. It looks like I can deal with somebody. But let's start from here. So this is Clue.
Yeah, Clue. So this is Clue, the Big Bang Theory. So this is the Big Bang Theory adaptation of Clue. So why I like this game is it's all about logic and deduction. So you're trying to figure out who betrayed Sheldon. So you're gonna be asking a lot of questions. Though the questions you ask in the game is called rumors. It can be true, it can be lie. So it's a very nice deduction game.
It already looks like, I mean, I like smart games. And that looks very smart. So we're doing, let's do Sagrada. This looks good.
Yeah. Sagrada. So Sagrada. For the Catholics, I guess, or those that have seen cathedral buildings. So I think when you look at the windows of the cathedral, that's sort of the representation of Sagrada. So, but this is a dice drafting game. So you have to. There are different windows that you have to design with your dice. So there are multiple colors dice.
Okay.
So you have to draft them and set them according to what your window says. So that is actually the challenge in placing the dice.
So it's like a puzzle like.
Yes, there are color restrictions and number restrictions, but it's a very nice game.
Guys, I don't like, I don't play games. You think I'm joking? Yeah, I see why they trashed me. I know initially people were laughing at me, but now you can see why I got trashed. Sons of Anarchy. I like this one.
Well, Sons of Anarchy. I haven't gotten around playing the game, but I loved the TV show so much. Like when I saw this game, I was like, man, I have to play this game. But then looking at the components and how heavy it was inside, I told myself I'll get back to it.
Okay, so next to Son of Anarchy is Planet. Now Planet looks good. It looks like a geographical thing.
National Geography, where it comes to mind. So Planet, actually before playing this game, should I say, it's not like I don't know, but I've forgotten most things about how human activity affects animal habitats and stuff. Yeah. So playing Planet kind of reminded me of that again, telling me how there is the mangrove area for so and so animal, there's a freshwater animal, there's a saltwater animal, all this stuff.
I like the fact that it looks colorful, like from outside.
Yeah, and it's quite colorful, and everybody has a ball, so this is the type of ball you're going to have. Then you start putting in all these ties. So these are the ties with different habitats and different animal cards and stuff. So
it actually looks good. It looks good. So guys, straight up, let's do cool. Let's go here. Cool. This one that there's a lady in red in front. You ready to see?
Yeah. So cool is a deception game. It's a game of secret identities, deduction, deception. So why I like the game, if you're good at bluffing, if you're good at lying, you're gonna do so well in this game. So I can bluff, I don't lie, I know how to bluff.
Are you sure you don't lie?
Well, we don't know.
I mean, if you can lie, who is the game for you? So the mind.
The mind is a game of, like he says, the mind.
I like small games.
It's a silent game. So we both share cards. We have life and we have a card that helps us discard out. So it's a game of placing card in ascending order. Okay. So we just look at each other and we have to sync. That is the game. So you
have to know my mind.
So you just have to know that, okay, I have the lower number than you do. So I have to play first. I have to play the lowest number.
Oh, I think I have like an idea about the game, guys.
I hated it at first, but then someone made me like.
I don't know how to make knows about most of these games because me, I don't even. Guys, this is the Pretender.
I like this. It's a game of I think 4 to 6 players. So
yeah, 4 to 6.
Everybody has a card of a specific category, say maybe school equipment and stuff. Yeah. Then the Pretender card has pretender across. So these are like the card. So there's the Circus is this thing. So this is the Pretender card. So in this Circus there might be lion, throwing balls, pin, but the pretender doesn't know all those stuff. So everybody will pick a number, act it out, and the pretender have to act out that part. Say we are doing number 4, everybody acts out number 4. The pretender doesn't know what number 4 is, so he has to pretend. Then everybody has to now guess who is the pretender.
That I mean is very creative. So let's pick
Jai Paul.
Now Jai Paul sounds like an Asian.
How will I put it? You're a merchant. You deal on textiles and stuff. So there are different textiles, the rich ones. So you're just trying to be the merchant that deals the highest, sells the highest, and then own some camels too. So camels is a plus in the game.
Guys, these games are really creative. The resistance.
So the resistance is somewhat like cool because it's still secret identities, deduction, and deception.
When you just see like a lady.
But this
like
one, this one now is you do it in teams. So they are the resistance, and then they are the spies. The spies are the bad guys. The resistance are like the good guys. So the spies will try to cause havoc in a mission, and the work of the resistance is to root out the spies. So it's a game that will test your trust of your friends, because each time we play this game, there's always trust issues.
I mean, that's where the issue now is. So guys, let's check out some more games. Revolution.
Okay, Mafia de Cuba. Personally, I've not played this game. Seems like a nice game.
Yeah, it looks like a power.
And then
game.
I like pocket-sized games. You know, easy to go carry around, and you can easily play it anywhere with your friends. You know.
Well, guys, I'm sure you just saw 30 games that you've never played, and you see that there are a whole lot of games. So these guys here, they're very creative. I don't know how to be doing it, because certainly there are some of the games that they've explained to me that I forgot. So they will trash me again already until I eventually learn. Thank you so much, Toby.
Thank you.
I really appreciate NIBCARD for allowing me to do this, allowing me to get a review of everything, because I mean, it's just one guy that is seated somewhere and carving out all these Nigerian games. Guys, I said I was going to do 30, but at a point I said we can just dash in our one bonus one. So now we have 31 board games. I hope you had fun, going through 31 board games. And if you had stayed to this very point, then that means you're really a board game fan. But straight up, guys, I have to leave you and go straight up to go and play a game, So it's run through the maze in a record time and become our world gamer of the week. Maximum time 5 minutes. So guys, whoosha! So I need to be careful. No, don't be lazy and be looking at what other people have done. No, Kelvin, don't do this. Don't fall your hand. Don't embarrass yourself. Okay, that's it.